This episode of Adventure Incorporated is brought to you by Daric and patrons like them. You can find out more about being a patron at patreon.com/adventureinc. Greetings, adventurers, and welcome to the Adventure Incorporated podcast. I am your dungeon master, Anthony Reed. This is episode 110 and the 6th episode of The Path of Evocation. Alright, we'll get through this real fast. First of all, if you want to reach out to us with anything, feedback about the show, just to hang out and chat or whatever, check out the Discord, go to Facebook, go to Twitter, shoot us an email. All of these methods you can find links to in the show notes, or you can head to our website, adventureinc.podbean.com, and you can get in touch with us that way. We love it. Don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. It's very quick, it's very easy, it's free, and it's pretty helpful for us. It helps us get the word out. The only other way we actually get the word out is when you guys tell friends. So do that too, as a matter of fact. That's super helpful. And of course, if you get value out of the show, please consider giving us a little bit of that value back. Head over to patreon.com/adventureinc. That's where you can find all kinds of really, really cool stuff each and every month that we put together for the patrons as like a special world-building bonus. There are short stories, there are extra episodes, there are pieces of the world put into a form that you can use for your D&D games, and they all are little pieces of the world that you only get to see if you're a patron. They sort of help build out and extend the world. Obviously, the show will always be free, and if you don't have the money to contribute, we totally understand. We would never want to put anyone in a position where they felt like they had to contribute. But if you do have a little bit of extra money kicking around, just throw it our way. It's super appreciated, and already we're starting the wheels on making some cool stuff happen for the show. So just send it our way if you got it. And that's all I have this week, so let's get started.
Previously on Adventure Incorporated.
I think I may have cleared a path for you guys to get up to the Ashen Observatory. Where this sort of like comes out is in the
parking lot,
in the kitchens.
And there's like a Trader Joe's like satellite parking lot.
So the center circle is the ballroom and the dining room. Elevated and around the outside of that, to the left-hand side are the servant quarters. Off to the right-hand side are the vaults. Overlooking the kingdom below, there is a observation area that sort of has like big glass windows. On the sort of the top would be the throne room. You guys head up the staircase and find yourself at the vaults. Nobles and farmers, knights and wenches, gather round to hear a tale of excitement and mystery. Brave adventurers facing grave dangers. Keth, the fighter monk.
Guys, there's a lot of puppy in this cloak. I needed to say that.
What?
Genevera, the sorcerer. Genevera, you're sitting there next to Clyde, who just goes, "What the fuck?"
I hold up my hand for a high five.
Gebetto, the rogue. As soon as they see the five of you, their expression hardens.
Well, we'll see you later. And Gebetto just turns.
Gillick, the paladin warlock.
But you're dying again, right? Like, you die, then you get a spirit.
And you're nothing.
And then
you become nothing.
And then you're nothing. That sounds like bullshit. Let's go kill the Death Lord.
And Asher, the druid barbarian. Yeah, but I'm asking specifically why Jeff is important to Asher.
It's just the first name. You know what? I don't have to justify this.
Prepare yourselves, for this is the tale of Adventure Incorporated. So, you, Gebetto, look around quickly, scanning the boxes, and you find one that matches the label on your key.
He's so excited he starts coughing.
You okay?
Are you okay?
No.
He swallows the key.
Yeah, Gebetto's trying to cough the key back up, right? I kept it here for safekeeping. Safekeeping.
I didn't want to do this, but I'm glad you did it.
I'm locked into that pun. It's good.
Oy. Jeez Louise.
All right. So yeah, Gebetto pulls out the key. Hey, can anyone here do a magic to see if this is gonna like go off when
a magic? Oh,
when I put it in the lock?
I could do Divine Sense again. That's okay.
Yeah, go ahead. All
right.
It does. The key.
What do I
does not,
smell?
The key does not appear to be good or evil.
Oh,
we threw away the evil key.
oh, good. Right. This key doesn't smell bad, so I think it's gonna be okay.
I'll do an Arcana check.
I don't know the spell Detect Magic, which is the whole reason we ever talked to Clyde. By the way, is because I didn't learn that spell.
I could. Did I prepare that spell? Let's see.
I have it at will. You want me to do it?
Yeah. Would you
have
mind
Detect
taking a?
No.
a peek?
Detect Magic.
Oh god, I remember that. And now, because of that, he's the king.
This is all my
A
fault.
wizard walk into a room, cast Detect Magic, bada bing, bada boom, he's the king.
So you have Detect Magic, Gillick?
I do.
Yeah, the key is not magical. Nor
I wanted to. Yeah.
Nor is the lock. However, you do sense magic beyond the doors of the or beyond the door.
Great.
What's it shaped like?
It's just sort of like a glowing orb of sort of oblong. It's hard to say. Through the door, you can't really see it.
Yeah,
You
Gebetto.
just feel its presence.
Once Gebetto gets the okay, he's gonna go ahead and put the key in,
Not magic.
pop it open.
Okay. Inside there is a single bag, just like a dice bag, sized bag, just sitting empty.
Like it's
on...
purple. There's
Sure. It does not have our logo on it, though. That would be weird and out of universe.
Future Gebetto.
right.
Put
Yeah.
this
I
here.
was gonna say.
Yeah, it's just an empty bag.
The plot runs thicker.
Time traveling Gebetto.
Wait, it's an empty bag?
That's what it appears to be, yes.
Gebetto grabs the bag and
Do not put your hand in it.
do you say that out loud?
Yes, because it could
Gebetto
be
puts his hand in it.
a cursed bag of holding.
Yeah, well,
You reach into the bag, and you feel a lot of empty space inside, like much more empty space than should be in this tiny bag.
It's a regular bag of holding. I don't know this yet.
cool. Gebetto tries to feel around to the edge of the bag,
Okay.
where.
Sure, inside this space you can feel an edge, but it seems to go very deep. You reach a little bit further into the bag, and your hand starts to touch something cold and metal.
Gebetto make sure it's not going to stab him.
Yeah, no, it's you instantly know the feeling
Are you
of
going
this.
to stab me? No? Okay.
He puts
I'm
his head
imagining-
inside the bag.
Yeah, I'm imagining Gebetto's full arm in this bag of holding.
Yeah, no,
Like,
absolutely,
reaching-
absolutely. You know this. You're familiar enough with this metal. You know instantly that it's a coin.
Ooh, don't flip it.
It's not alone though. It has many brothers and sisters around it.
Gebetto
Many
pulls out a
pennies?
fistful.
Yeah, you pull out a fistful of gold.
Hell yeah. Gebetto puts his fist full of gold back in the bag.
Okay.
And then, without thinking about it, he drops his actual bag of gold into the bag as well.
Okay, yeah. You do that.
Cinches it up, ties it up, puts it on his hip.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Well, I guess that's... he reaches in to check and see if there's a false bottom to this.
There's no false bottom, but under the bag there was a note.
Okay. What's the note say?
It says,
G file, G flat.
It says, Perkins, hopefully this will cover everything. Thank you once again for providing Horton's army. The other items I've added to this bag should prove useful to you. And then it's just signed KOT.
Great. I fold that note and keep it in my pocket.
Oh, what's on the back? Is it a letter?
Oh yeah, is it sealed with a kiss?
No.
SWOK?
No.
Oh wait, SWAK.
Sexy King of Thieves.
Yeah, SWOK.
Sealed with one kiss.
Sealed with other kisses.
Secret kisses.
Sealed with only kisses. I love you, but I'm not ready.
Swak.
Okay. Great. You've
Do
got
you
what
share
you
that
came
with
for.
us?
Yeah, so the note says that there's a bunch of gold in that bag.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah, so I figure when we get back to Adventure Inc., we can count it.
Great.
Seems fair.
That's fine.
Okay. Where to now, guys?
It does seem to be like kind of a cool bag though, because like check it out, and Gebetto puts his whole arm into the bag again.
Okay. When you put your whole arm into the bag this time, you feel like, in addition to the coins, you also feel like a crystal in there.
Can I, like, just touching it, am I able to feel any, like, magic power to it or anything? Like, can I...
Not just touching it, no.
Okay. I want to put it on top of the coins. Like, I
Okay.
want to move it so that it's right there.
Sure.
But, great. Isn't this a cool bag, you guys?
Bag of holding.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Seems
cool.
really
Less
deep.
stuff in there.
You could put a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, Gebetto starts taking off his backpack and like opening his backpack and taking like the hammer out and putting the hammer into the bag of holding.
So you're just standing in the vault room, like emptying your bag into this other tiny bag.
Yeah.
So
Now the opening of the mouth of the bag is not very big. So like probably Kef could fit his hand in.
Sure.
And maybe like a little bit of his arm, but he couldn't fit. So anything that would be bigger than that, you would have a hard time fitting in the bag.
Sure. So if I wanted to do rope, for example, I'd have to feed it through.
You'd have to feed it through.
Yeah, Gebetto puts his backpack on the front of his body so that like he can reach into it this way. Like, don't let me like hold us up, guys. We can keep going. As he's like feeding rope into the bag.
great. Let's go find the volcano. I
do it.
figure I only have about a half an hour left of invisibility.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Great. So we should probably skedaddle,
Okay.
especially since nobody knows where the volcano is. Does the
I feel like that
so
would
we're
be
gonna
easy to find.
assume, just like based on the map, Anthony, that the side of the observation deck is gonna be opposite where we want to be. We want to be nearer the
Correct.
the throne room.
Correct.
Okay.
Based off the placement of how the Ashen Observatory overlooks the kingdom, the throne room is to the south side where the volcano is.
Great. All right, so we should head back around up till the like top of this area, because like we're at the vault, so we should just go up to the top of it and see what's there.
Yeah.
Maybe if we blow a hole in the wall, we can jump in the volcano. You guys sure love doing that.
Okay. Yeah, so you, Genevera, are you going to go first?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you head to the top of the stairs that are here in the vaults, and you find yourself in the throne room.
Are there still a ton of people in there, or weren't they at breakfast?
There are a bunch of servants moving about the throne room. They seem to be doing whatever, like, the daily upkeep of the kingdom. So they're, like, checking ledgers and, like, talking to each other and, like, having conversations. These seem to be, like, his sort of inner core that he's out doing a public event right now. And then after the public event, he'll come back to his like main servants.
Guys, I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell him that the cook needs something from the volcano for dinner tonight. He wants to make something special, and then they'll tell us where the volcano is so we can go get it.
I don't know if people eat things from a volcano. What could be in a volcano that people would eat?
No, you wouldn't fucking eat it, but you would use it in preparation. You know, like
Dodongos.
What?
That
was a reference to the video game The Legend of Zelda.
Great. So, like, what they want, like lava boiled shrimp,
or just like lava rocks to like imbue the flavor of lava.
All right, if you guys want to try your hand at being servants up here, then, like, go for it. Thumbs up.
I mean,
Raise your...
do you have a better idea to find
No,
out? Anyone?
I don't.
Anyone?
I mean, I just think that maybe, like, not, like, calling attention to ourselves might be a better way to go.
So we'll just wander
Wait,
around.
why would we want to call attention to ourselves?
Right, I just
that's what
was
I'm saying.
going to ask a question. You know,
I guess if you're sure that
the way
people eat
that
things...
work with people talk to each other. Like,
Yeah, but that feels like a stupid question. I'm
Right.
sorry, Gebetto.
So what's
it feels
the
like
better
a stupid
way to
question.
do it?
Just go in and then like maybe like make our way to the other side of the room and then like see what's over there. Like, what if I just go in and see if there's a staircase, and then I come back here and tell you if there's like a entry?
That works.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, I go into the throne room.
Okay. Yeah, you head into the throne room. There are people bustling about, but you make your way past them pretty easily. They are not really focusing too hard on you, so you can just move by. On the other side of the throne, the far side of the throne room, the southern wall, you do find double doors where that are barred from the inside. So where you are, and they are with a thick timber, but they are large metal doors.
Okay, and I can't like if I like try to like move it a little bit.
You could
like
move
just
it.
to see if it's super heavy or...
It's fairly heavy. You would have to slide it, and it would probably make a lot of noise.
Okay. I go back and relay that. So I think that we know where the volcano is, so I guess if we want to try your thing...
Tell us where the volcano is. That just tells us there's a big, heavy door at the other end.
Well, like, who bars a door for a place that you want people to go? They're like,
I mean, so
locked
here's the
doors
thing,
are
right?
probably going to be like heading somewhere special. There's no other door that looks like it leads to anything of import.
Yeah, it's crazy that a king might have a fucking locked door in his throne room for literally anything.
All right, why don't you go try your idea?
This seems presumptuous. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fine. Go ask for volcano food.
I'm just having fun listening.
You guys, what do you...
If you have much more experience in, the way of the world. So if you think that people eat from volcanoes, then I'm going to believe you. That's fine. I believe you.
Hey, what do you guys think? Should we just try this random ass door, or should we go actually ask somebody how to get to where we're going?
Let's go ask.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
okay with that.
Cool.
I mean, I was thinking the door, but
It's probably the door, but like, if it makes you feel better, Gebetto, you can ask.
No, fuck it. If you guys want to do the door, let's do this. And Gebetto,
That
All
is-
right, yeah, open the
That
door.
is 3. All right, let's do it. I
yeah,
feel like
everybody else is down with the door.
we could get that door open quicker than somebody could stop us from getting it open. If we just want to rush this.
Also true.
Let's play it cool first.
Yeah, let's not just like run.
lean against it.
Yeah.
No, I mean just like
Yeah. We all just like strike a pose that pushes the door.
I mean if we just all go over there like we're supposed to be doing this.
Everyone elbows the door twice and goes, "Hey!" and it just clicks open.
Hey, and then the door opens.
It's a reference to Happy
All right.
Days.
Hey.
Everyone wants to go to the door. Raise your hand.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, we already did. We used our
we're-
words though.
Let's go to the door.
I raised my hand anyways.
I high five him
Asher feels pretty good.
on my way to the door.
Okay, so you guys move over to the large metal doors. Through the room. Similarly, you get a couple of like glances from people who are like, "What?" But you guys are playing it pretty cool. Well, actually, you know what? Give me charisma checks. 4 of you, just the 4 of you.
Pass without a trace, though.
Yeah, okay. You're in broad daylight, walking through a room.
We're very quiet.
Yes.
Which
14.
Charisma.
Charisma? Persuasion?
No, just charisma. Just straight charisma.
Or performance?
Just straight chorizo.
Persuasion?
How about charisma?
It's not that great.
23.
15.
6.
Okay, well,
Geppetto.
more than half of you passed, so it's fine.
Okay.
It's funny because the 3 of them
What a
look
meatball.
like pretty solidly like they belong here, and you, Geppetto, you were like, just look like you belong, and then you walk through like...
I can't believe I'm not
We should have
asking
asked. We
anyone.
should have asked.
If we had just been asking someone, everything would be fine.
He's doing a real weird walk.
But they sort
Do
of
you have to like pee? Like what's the matter?
I'm
They
breathing
are able-
into the bag of holding. Like,
There's no air in there at all.
they're able to move around you in such a way that they can mask your awkwardness to get to the door. So yeah, you guys
Why am I the most stealthy one?
you guys get to the door.
We open the door. I open it.
Okay, are you gonna slide the bar?
Can I lift it because I'm stronger than Genevera?
You'd have to make a
Cast heat metal.
strength check to lift the bar. Well, the bar doesn't lift. It's got like those sort of fasteners.
So yeah, I'd have to be real strong.
Yeah, you'd have to rip the fasteners off the door. It could be
Real
done,
fucking
but you'd
strong.
have to be real strong.
I don't want to lift it anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, should we just slide it real quickly?
of
Yeah,
course,
and
just
if
like we
anyone
always
asks,
do.
Geppetto can just say that they're getting volcano food for dinner.
Right.
Right.
We're
Think
combining
it's a
these plans. I
volcano
like it.
behind us.
It's called compromise.
Everyone's halfway happy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's
I start to slide the bar.
Okay. Make a strength check.
I'm
The
helping her.
invisible one amongst us starts to slide the bar. Great.
Well,
Real
then
smooth.
if you're helping her, make a strength check as well. Yeah.
10.
12.
We're real strong.
Super strong.
You start to slide the door, and as soon as you do, you hear like a creaking, scraping noise as you push the bar. It's like, and everyone in
just
the
turns and waves at everyone.
everyone in the room turns to look as you guys are pushing out the door.
He gives that like kind of face.
Sure, shrugs.
Yep.
One of the guys who's standing over by like some like maps or whatever, he goes, "What? What are you doing?"
Hey man, we're not the boss. We just do what we're told.
Kev keeps going.
Yeah, that's fine. Make another strength check, both of you. Yeah, but what are you doing? You can't go out there.
19.
22.
Okay.
We were told we're supposed to. We were told we have to go get stuff.
Who told you that?
The cook, he wants to do something special for dinner.
Make a persuasion check.
It's happening.
16.
We could have like charmed a person. That would have been smart.
What is he gonna do for dinner with from out at the volcano?
Dude, I don't know. He told us to go get a bunch of rocks to flavor the food with. He wants the meat to like absorb the like, the minerals of the volcano or whatever. He wants to lay them out on the volcano rocks and like Dude, I don't know. He just wants everyone to really get a feel for what Emberfall is. That's all he keeps saying is like the essence of Emberfall. You know what I mean? The essence of the observatory. You know this, Chef.
Make another persuasion check.
Oh, come on. That was good.
Yeah,
That was
pretty
good.
Yeah.
I was thinking of salt roasted like salmon kind of thing. Now
Can I get advantage because it was so good?
He did not get advantage like he did before on his.
Great. 9 this time.
He says, "You four stay right there. I'm going to go get the chef."
Hey, I suggest that you do exactly that.
Okay.
I'm not casting suggestion. I'm just
You're saying it right.
right.
So he turns to leave. The others are still looking at you guys.
Yeah. Guys, we've got about like 15, 20 seconds before this door needs to be open.
Isn't it open? Did we get it open?
Yes, you guys did slide the bar out.
Okay.
All right. Well, then let's push the
Kick
door
that
and go.
shit open.
Look, hey everybody, if when he gets back, just tell him that we went ahead and already did this because like this is insane. You guys know the chef. We're gonna be in deep shit if we don't get this stuff back down there.
No, you can't. He said you can't go. You can't go.
And we just go.
Yeah,
I
there you
just
go.
go.
Okay, all right. So you guys just like push through the door and head out onto the like. Basically, as you push open the door, you're in sort of like a stone cave that's been like sort of carved out, but you can see that it opens up to like the open air, just to like 20 feet down into this cave.
Anthony, you said the door is metal?
Yes.
We close it, right?
Yeah. So you close
Yeah.
it behind you.
I
Great.
cast heat metal on it.
Okay. Great.
Oh god. We're in the wrong cave. No.
All right. You cast heat metal on the door. The door sort of heats up to like it's like red hot.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was not what I expected to happen. All right.
It's
been a while since I've- It's been a while since I expected this. No, I just forgot. Whatever. Let's go. Let's just keep going.
Oh no, those poor people are gonna get burnt.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a damage roll just for the future.
Oh, is it 2d6 or 2d8?
Oh Jesus Christ! We're gonna kill a bunch of fucking.
Yeah,
First level
this
idea.
They're
chef
gonna
can't
touch it. And they're
cook.
gonna go ow, and they're gonna not touch it again.
Oh, they're the inner circle. They're more than first level.
No, they're not. Guaranteed. They're
12.
a bunch of schlubs.
Okay.
They're 12.
So you guys are just gonna head down the tunnel.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, just a few steps in here. What?
A 12 damage would kill like
Kill a
almost
most first
every
levels.
first level NPC.
You walk to the. You start to step forward, and you feel a wave of heat. If you are not resistant to fire, please make a Constitution saving throw.
I am resistant to fire.
I am resistant to frost.
Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
What?
I'm kidding.
You look at a 5. All that plate
Oh,
metal
no.
is just like conducting everything.
No.
You're a rotisserie Gillick.
Perfect. Something smells good.
I wish I had.
My con save is a 17.
Okay. Kev, what's yours?
20.
Okay. So Gillick, you take 6 damage, fire damage.
Oh man. Okay.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say really quickly that that was a really good job back there, and I'm very proud of us. And Gebetto, you were right, I guess, kind of.
mean-
Even though he didn't believe you, you did good with the volcano food.
Thanks. I think he would have believed us if we had told him what we were doing first, instead of just doing it.
I mean, I disagree, but we did it, so
We'll never know.
we'll never know.
Yeah.
Let's go jump in a volcano.
Hey, you were right, by the way. This was the way to the volcano.
Hey, thanks.
You guys take a few steps forward, and you hear, "Hey, you guys!" And like some of the sounds behind you, like "Get back here!" And then you hear, "Ah!"
It was a good idea. It was
And then
a
we
good
hear somebody
idea.
fall. And then we
Clump.
hear the sounds of ambulances.
So are you
And then
guys?
we
You guys
hear the
continuing?
tolling of the bells.
So
then
many
we hear-
bells.
He was a good man.
Are you guys continuing on?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You sort of crest this little hill and realize that you are standing on the precipice of the volcano, to your right,
Whoa.
down below, is the active volcano of Emberfall.
Great.
You are on the edge.
So where is the ley line?
One of you, I don't recall which one of you it was, sorry, but one of you has seen this place before when you were in the ley line of abjuration. And you see the same staircase leading down to a small cavern, which you saw before in your quick flash.
When we were shot by the lasers.
Correct.
I also can't remember who it was.
One of you...
Same.
Maybe it was me.
At this point, you've all seen it, or you've all discussed it so many times, it's as though you've all seen it, really. You all know that this is the site of the ley line in the cave down below.
God, I wish I knew where the ley line was.
It's down there in that cave.
The one that Keth played in.
All right. Now, the staircase is fairly narrow. So, who's going first?
Me, because I'm
I'll
fire
go
resistant. Okay.
I was
wanna
going to
go
say
first?
for the same reason, but...
Oh. We should both go first. Is it 2x2?
It's not 2x2.
Why don't I follow in the back so that nobody bumps into me?
Are you still invisible?
And, knocks me into the volcano.
Just a little bit longer, yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I go first because I'm fire resistant.
yeah, Asher, about 3/4 of the way down the path, go ahead and roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Goodness.
Oops. Sorry, Asher.
No, it's fine. 13 plus 14.
An arrow shoots out of the darkness of the cave below
I attack the darkness.
and hits you for 8 piercing damage.
Ouchies. That's smart. Okay.
And you
take
hear
it.
a voice say, "You got him, Quentin. I knew they would come here." On the small platform in front of the cave, 5 people step out.
Oh, shit! Quentin!
One of them you recognize, the ranger holding the bow. Quentin, you saw in the alternate reality. The other 4 are not familiar. There's a green dragonborn who looks like real burly and he's wearing heavy armor.
Look out, Clyde.
There's a dwarven female whose long red beard is tied tight. There's an elf wearing loose-fitting robes that look similar to the things you've seen Balance wear. Kath? And there is a halfling who is dressed in all furs.
Is this like the other many pennies? They're all the same.
The other pennies?
Other than a halfling and a gnome, but that's close-ish.
Rude.
I mean,
Wow.
there's a full elf and I'm a half elf, so
They say,
there's no what for
no.
it. That's fair. So no.
all right,
The
you
answer is-
villains, stand down and we will take you to prison where you belong. And if you resist, we will kill you.
We're not the villains, first of all. What? Who are you?
We knew you guys would be coming to another ley line. Yeah, it was so clever first to shut off abjuration so that we couldn't stop you, and then divination so we couldn't find you. Necromancy
But
was
you
a bit
can-
of a surprise, but we knew eventually you would come here, and so we're here to stop you from shutting off magic to this world.
What do you think we're doing?
Closing
sounds
the
like
ley
you-
lines.
But why? Do you even know why?
I don't care why. You are cutting off magic to this world. This is the Dragonborn is saying all of this.
Oh, okay, I didn't know who.
And
Does
so,
anyone wanna-
if you submit, we will calmly take you back to prison, and you can be locked away until your trial.
Look, dude. You seem
Jennifer's
like nice
calculating
people.
in her head if she just wants to...
You guys seem like nice people, and you guys seem to not have the full picture here. We're doing this for honestly a very altruistic reason that we don't have a whole lot of time to explain.
One of the dwarfs,
but it's altruistic, we swear.
The dwarf sort of looks between you guys, and she's sort of whispers up. She says, "Carter, they might be telling the truth." And he's like, "No, we know what they're doing. We've seen them. He told us to come and get them. We're gonna come and get them, and he can sort it out."
Who told you?
Caliph sent us to come and get you guys. It doesn't matter. He is the law, and we are going to serve out our contract.
Jennifer is invisible. Before she does the thing, I just want you to remember that you're not visible right now.
I look back at.
I know, that's why I'm considering. But if I cast a spell, then I will become visible. So that's why I'm not doing it. But I'm struggling.
I look back. I was like, "Do we know who Caliph is?" I forget.
Yeah, he's the. Oh.
You can talk.
Well, if she talks, they may know
not
she's
if I
there.
want to give myself away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asher! Calling down the stairs, comes to the back of the line.
Disguising your voice.
It's me, Keth.
Yeah, I open my mouth and shut it to pretend that I'm.
No, I don't actually yell.
Okay.
Are the four of you coming or not? Do we have to do this the hard way?
Hold on.
I don't want to do it the hard way because, that sounds really messy. Listen. We're Adventure Incorporated.
I don't know who you
right?
are. I know you've been shutting down the ley lines. Skirm says,
Wait.
I can throw them in Volcano.
Wait, you don't...
Skirm's the halfling, by the way.
Allow us to introduce ourselves. We are the stewards of Adventure Incorporated. Carapath's premier adventuring company. We have been tasked with doing this by the throne of Carapath to close down the ley lines to save all of Anmanath.
Roll a persuasion check.
Roll a bluff check.
That's a natural 20, baby. That was a 23 total, but...
Nice.
I did get that crit.
Okay. So you see sort of their faces soften a little bit. Skirm, the halfling, looks like he's not really following along very well with the conversation anyway. The monk sort of, her face almost imperceptibly changes. She's fairly stoic, but you do see a slight softening. The dwarf wizard is the one that you see sort of the most change to her face, and Quentin seems to be considering your words as well. Quentin,
I pull the arrow out of my chest. Fucking hell. Jesus Christ.
Quentin says, I don't know, Cart. What if they're telling the truth? If they're doing this for Carapath, Carter says, yeah, we're doing this for Bradmont. It doesn't matter. They are in violation of the law. They have to serve their penance.
Listen.
Listen.
Done here,
You shut down 3 ley lines already, and we were catching you red-handed shutting down a 4th.
Yeah, as soon as we're done with this, we'll go.
No, we don't want you to go. We want you to...
We'll go meet with Bradmont and explain what's going on and explain why we have to do this. We'll do the trial thing. We just need to get done.
We're not...
Because that's what we're contracted to do.
We're not going to let you shut down the ley line here.
Look, man. I don't know how to break it to you, but if we don't do this, you could single-handedly cause the end of the world.
Well,
and I just shrug at you.
If you do this, you could single-handedly cause the end of the world. And he shrugs back.
You can literally cast an abjuration spell right now. Is it gone? Do an abjuration spell. Look.
The lines of magic are hurt, and if magic disappears from this world will shatter. You are destroying this place. You are dooming everyone on this planet.
Can I do an insight check to find out if he's telling the truth?
Sure, roll an insight check. We'll go back to old insight checks. Roll an insight check.
Well,
Thank God.
So the question
the
that
other
I
one
was going to
sucked.
ask was like, give me, cite your sources, basically, right? Like,
Sure.
That is a 23. Like, I'm looking for the tells that like someone isn't 100% what they're saying is true, but they feel like it might be, versus like, no, this is fact.
Carter definitely 100% believes what he just said.
Okay.
So someone has told him that that is true.
Sure. And so when I say cite your sources,
He
or
says,
like,
oh, just, the premier magic user in all of New Merida. Just the strongest wielder. Kaelith, the first enchanter of the King of Bradmont.
Right.
Merlin, Dumbledore.
Right.
Right.
Right. Oh.
so
That was who I was like, okay, thank you.
You hear in like the cavern, Dumbledore.
Elatrix is who told us to do this.
Elatrix is dead.
Yes. Regardless, I feel like Elatrix's knowledge of the arcane surpasses literally anyone alive's.
And additionally,
there's no reason to believe that, and Kaelith is much more powerful with magic than anyone I've ever met. So when he tells us the world is splitting apart under your use of magic, or your abuse of magic.
You know Elatrix was Fey, right?
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's woof. Oh well. That would have been a real ace in the hole if you did.
Yeah, it's too bad.
If you want to talk to
That's
Kaelith,
kind of a real bummer.
you need to talk to Kaelith. You're not getting through us. We will kill you if you try, or we can take you to Bradmont now, and you can deal with Kaelith now. Those are your options. Nyx is like stroking her beard. The dwarf is stroking her beard, and she's like trying to. You can tell she's really trying to piece together the things you've been saying. She says, "Why? Why did Elatrix tell you to do this?"
Because we're being proactive to stop Gorm Tintreach from awakening Herrix and killing literally everyone on the planet.
Sorry, I really should have led with that.
She says, by shutting off magic and killing everyone on the planet?
By shutting off magic and taking away his power so that we can stop him.
And then we reactivate it later.
It's kind of a temporary...
Zoom.
That Asher truly believes that.
Okay,
so
great.
He's not rolling a bluff check.
That's fine. We need to talk to Kaelith about this. Something's not adding up.
Yeah, do you guys mind if we go down there and talk to you guys, like, face to face?
Yeah, like let's have like a non-stairway conversation.
Right, like the whole stairs over the volcano thing feels
very, very dramatic.
Right, it feels really like third prequel of a trilogy kind of feeling right now, and I just really, you know what I mean?
Carter says, "We cannot let them through." Tivin, use the stone. And Tivin pulls out a small green stone and places it in the entrance of the mouth of the cave, and a portal opens up, filling the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
And Carter says, "Let's go."
Asher, do it.
I cast this. What do you want me to do?
Jesus, if I have to tell you what to do, it's way less cool than just saying, Asher, do it, and then you blow them into the portal, and then we close it, and then keep going.
Oh, that also works. That's fair. But they're nice. I don't want to hurt them.
We're not going to hurt them if you just blow them into the portal, and then we walk past it.
I don't think you know how Thunderwave works.
Nyx turns to Carter and says,
Thunderwave deals damage.
They're going to attack us. We need to attack them now.
No, I'm not going to attack you. Everyone calm down.
That would be a good time to
Now
do
the element
it.
of surprise is ruined. We may as well not even do it.
No, I feel like we're all good guys here, and we're fighting over nothing. We're fighting over a giant miscommunication.
Do you feel like we're falling apart at the seams? Do you feel like we might be experiencing some sort of civil war right now?
Oh, God. You are not Captain America,
Jennifer,
okay?
you
Calm
appear.
down.
I know. And
You
Geppetto pulls on
appear
the
behind
Spider-Man
the group.
Fair.
Yeah, Jennifer, you appear behind the group.
I immediately cast Charm Person on Carter.
Okay. Go ahead and so what level spell is it?
It is does he have counter spell?
You all right? Ooh, I wish I had ready to say the spell. Counter.
It is first.
Okay. Yeah, you go to cast the spell. Nyx throws her hand up and counters it.
Jennifer rolls her eyes. Hey guys.
I told you they were going to attack, Nyx says. And she starts...
It wasn't. I was just trying to make you all friendlier because you're so grumpy.
That's my brand.
Yeah, that's Asher's thing.
Quentin has his arrow pulled back. Carter starts to draw his weapon. He says, "This is the final chance. If you want to come through with us, we can do this peacefully. But if not, we're happy to do it not peacefully."
Words are hard.
Violently.
Yeah, violently.
Is he
We're just
secretly
trying to help
bloodbath?
everybody.
It's bloodbath. Fuck you a lot.
We're just trying to help everybody. We're helping you find your words. We're helping the world not get blown up.
I want to
Yeah,
believe
listen,
that.
we're all friends.
with
We
us.
know you guys. Even though you might not feel like you know us. We know, we know you guys.
Roll a bluff check.
Bluff is deception.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't even matter. It's a 6.
Is there anything?
Quentin feels like you might be telling him the truth, but the rest of them don't buy it.
Is there anything we can show them that proves that we're doing what we're saying we're doing? Do we have anything from Eldrix we can show them?
If that's a question to me, I'm not going to answer that.
No, I'm saying it to Geppetto. Sorry, I'm saying it to Geppetto, and the group. I'm saying it to the group. Trying to defuse a situation. It's not my strong suit. I usually just turn into an animal and bite people.
Quentin. So Genevieve is gonna interrupt. Quentin, we know you. Do you have a friend named Martin back home that you're worried about?
This is
He looks at Carter and sort of
big beef of a guy.
he looks at Carter and holds his hands up I don't know what she's talking about.
You don't know anyone named Martin?
I know a guy named Martin. Yeah, I guess. We're not friends.
it's alternate
But
reality. The relationships. Remember, Keth was
I
married.
know,
to
but I'm just trying to find something.
Me too. You're fair.
To,
You're right. I'm sorry.
Needle him.
Don't needle him. Don't needle him.
Or needle our way in to
I
him.
get you.
Nyx, who's been
you and
preparing.
Martin aren't a thing?
Nyx, who has been preparing a spell, is do you want me to let this go or not? And Tivin puts her arm on Nyx's shoulder. She says, "Nyx, relax." Tivin says, "I believe there is a peaceful way for us to resolve this. I believe we should all go to Bradmont through this portal and discuss this."
Can we get back here once we've cleared it all up?
Assuming that the...
Yeah. Once Calith is oh yeah, no, they're right. Will you bring us back here?
If what you are saying is true, and Calith is agreeable, he can create a portal here. He brought us here in the first place.
Okay.
You guys sound good with that, or
Can we?
what do you think, Kath?
Can we huddle on the staircase?
No.
No, you're the only one on the staircase, dog. The rest of us are standing up at the top of it.
Oh.
No, I assumed you were all on the staircase. You walked down
we
the
went
stairs,
downward.
and 3/4 of the way down the stairs, he got shot with an arrow.
Oh, I thought it was like one by one type of staircase where like.
I mean, it's one by one, but like not like one person on the stairs, just one person wide.
Says you.
Yes.
Right. DM.
You see the halfling start to look like sort of disappointed.
What class is that halfling? I want to know. Is he a halfling
Bard,
barbarian?
dog. Yeah.
Wizard.
No.
He's a barbarian. So exciting.
He's like, I still want to push him in the volcano.
Look, he's the best.
Yeah, what are you thinking, pal?
He's my favorite.
I think we should talk. I want to know why he thinks we're tearing the world apart. I trust Elatrix implicitly, but they seem to trust this guy implicitly, and it's the exact opposite. So
Yeah, we just know Elatrix can't lie, so there's that too. But
Oof, once again, would have been an ace in the hole.
yep.
Doesn't mean he's never withheld information from us, though.
Lie by omission. He has done that.
He's definitely done that a lot.
That is true.
Like,
He's done that quite a bit.
whole lot.
Turns out the Fey rules, libo omission isn't a thing, I guess.
Gillick, what do you think, dog?
I'm not sure.
I don't know how long they're going to let us sit here and not decide. Gibetto like nervously looks back and forth.
Gillick is in deep contemplation at the moment. He's really thinking about stuff.
Gibetto's patting down his pockets to try and find some food.
Gillick.
Gibetto opens the bag of holding and starts fishing around inside of it. Come on, snacks.
You find a small length of wood.
I pull the wood out.
Okay, it's like a wand. It appears to be a wand.
Whoa.
I put it back in the bag.
Nyx gets back on her like offensive again when you pull
Sorry.
out the wand.
I just got this bag of stuff. I don't know what's in it. I was hoping to find a snack for Gillick. It seems like he might be having a low blood sugar. I don't know.
Gillick definitely has blow blood sugar. 'Cause that's how I talk.
Oh, that's so much
low
worse.
blood sugar at the moment. Just quick sentences. What are our options? Short, concise sentences.
Go with them or fight them to the death, apparently.
Yeah, that seems
Wait,
to be the two.
fight them to the death?
Yeah.
Or go with them. But we know at least one of them is probably good.
Well, why do we want to fight them?
Because they said those are our two options.
Yeah, and
Well,
they're
let's go
trying
with
to
them. I don't
stop
wanna
us.
fight
They're
anybody.
trying to stop us because they think we're the villains, which implies,
well-
which makes me think they're not evil either.
So what you're saying is, if we attack them, we'd be the villains.
Right.
So why don't we go with them?
Well,
That's
Jesus.
my thoughts.
That's what. I just wanted to make sure we were all on the same page.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I wasn't as worried about that. I don't know.
Gibetto, you did a
feel
really
like-
good job. Try asking for hand raises or thumbs up next time. It's a much more streamlined way to go through this process.
I really like.
Usually,
Leader
Gillick
Genevera,
just raises
like,
his hand for
unironically.
whatever Keth does, so it's just easier that way.
It's true.
Nyx turns to Carter and goes, "What the
Catherine,
fuck is
my moral
going
compass."
on over there?"
We're
Kath
gonna
raises
come
his
with
hand.
you.
We're
Yes.
gonna we
Let's do this.
We come in peace. We just want to discuss everything and let
Gibetto
you know
puts
what's
both
going
hands
down.
up.
All right, Tivin turns around and just walks through the portal.
Hey, I kind of like try and lean back to Gibetto if he's close to me, and be like, "Can you message? I can respond in message, right?"
I point at him. Yeah, dog. What's up?
Maybe there's some information we should withhold, because what if this Keyleth is not particularly altruistic?
Gibetto points at Gillick and says, "Hey, dude, will you tell me if Keyleth smells like eggs?"
Sure.
And Gibetto
Divine sense.
points back at Asher and is like, "Yeah, dog, we got this."
They don't smell like eggs.
And I just said, as long as we're all on the same page, we just need to make sure that we don't give a ally of Gorm information
Hell yeah.
that we could be, you know.
And Gibetto says, "Hell yeah," out loud.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, dude.
After Tivin walks through the portal, Skirm disappointedly turns around and walks through the portal.
He's my favorite.
Are they all just gonna walk before us?
No, Quentin.
That would solve our problem.
Yeah, I
still
could
has
just
the
dispel
bow.
the
Why did you
portal.
say anything, Steph?
No, it wasn't going to happen anyway. Quentin still has the
So
bow
let
drawn.
him do it.
And Nyx has her spell prepared. And Carter just sort of stands by, like, waving you guys on.
Okay, so
This is a
2
one-
or 3 are outside the portal.
How do I?
3 are outside the portal. 2 went into the portal.
Am I gonna have to like shimmy across them? This seems dangerous. There's a volcano there.
Yes, you're going to have to shimmy by them. They don't care.
But this is a one-way. For fuck's sake.
There's a small landing in front of it's not huge. All 5 people could fit on it. And so you'll have to still go one at a time into the portal if that's your choice.
Fine. I go forward. I start walking forward.
Okay.
And I would like to ready dispel magic.
Okay.
Just in case.
All right. Are you going to use it on the portal?
No, I just want to have it ready just in case something fucking goes crazy and I want to like counterspell it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Yeah, you walk down. They have their, they're prepared to fight you if they have to, and you reach the portal.
Cool. Am I by myself? Is anyone coming with me? Am I just here?
I assume
Cat's
everyone else is
coming.
behind you, but
Okay, I was like waiting. I was like, you go down by yourself, Asher. Okay.
Yeah, and Geppetto does something crazy.
Yeah.
He's been holding on to a ruckus since we were under the kitchens.
All right. We all good to go then?
Geppetto follows.
Yes. All right.
mad
Last time
about
I
it.
entered a portal. Just don't forget what happened last time when I entered a portal and then I walk in.
they sort of give confused looks.
He blew up an alternate reality, and Geppetto walks into the portal.
Way to make us not. Well,
Yeah,
I,
and
I, you know what? I
after-
volley spike.
After Geppetto walks through, Nyx looks at Carter like, "Whoa, you just." Did the 3 of you, the rest of you, go in?
Yeah, I'm in the back, but
Before Keth walks in and says, I think you were there, I think. And then he just walks through.
And then
Oh,
Gillick,
this poor guy.
you just pass through the portal.
Yeah.
And then Jennifer.
I follow.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys pass through the portal. You find yourselves in a fairly ornate study. A large study, a small library. As you
Dumbledore's quarters.
sure.
Yeah, there's a bowl sitting there with a silvery liquid swirling around inside of it.
No, that's not there. So
He pulls his
No, you're
face
right.
out.
It's got crystals, and they show the future, and
you guys.
that was a reference to Merlin.
Thank you.
Mine
the
was a
crystal
reference
cave.
to Harry Potter.
Right. It didn't seem like mine resonated as well.
Sure.
Okay. So the 5 of you pass through the portal, and then behind you comes Carter and Quentin and Nyx.
Oh, it's really 1920s New York, and there's a gigantic glass fish tank in there with a bunch of chains and a straitjacket, and a beard trimming, like a beard maintenance kit.
Because he's
It's
Houdini.
a Harry Houdini.
Yep.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. There it is. That one took me a bit.
Yeah. Anyway, you're at Santa's workshop.
Way off, guys. Way off.
There's a bunch of elves running around.
Right, I was gonna say
What's
there's
this?
a big,
There's magic everywhere.
there's a ring just sitting on the table.
Okay. But you do see Kaolith, who you have seen before. He is poring over a large tome as you come in.
Okay.
Yeah, classic
That
wizard
feels
shit.
just so right. It feels just so like college pamphlet. You know, when you have people like smiling over books, it's like he set himself up so whenever the portal opened, he looked like he was doing something really, really important.
Yeah,
No,
like
what
the
happened
sort of
is
like
the other two came in and they were like, quick,
Yeah.
quick, get in position.
yeah.
That is
And then he
maybe not a totally inaccurate feeling that you're feeling.
Like he does the, oh, I didn't see you there.
Yeah.
Come on in. Like
You
Closes
can't
the book, a pile of dust bursts up.
you can't see what he's doing, but it just sort of looks like he's running his fingers over the page. As you come in.
Is the book upside down?
It's Clifford the big red dog. It's not even like
It's a takeout menu
Oh, the
from
book.
the fucking Cheesecake Factory. Let's get serious.
That is the longest novel of
is
all. It's
quite-
like War and Peace and then the Cheesecake Factory menu.
He says
And then
nothing
Finnegan's
as you
Wake.
guys enter. And Carter sort of
why did he just say nothing?
What?
What was the context?
Oh, hilarious.
I'm funny. I'm the funny one.
5 times.
Hey, Caliph. It's us, the Many Pennies. We hear that you have some issues with some of the stuff that we're doing. So we just kind of wanted to settle that so we can pop right back through your portal and continue doing what we're supposed to be doing. So if that's cool, we're sorry to interrupt you from your serious, important reading, but time is important.
Caliph does not look up from his tome. Nix and Carter walk around you guys and walk to sort of flank either side of Caliph. And Quentin stays behind the group.
Sorry, what she meant to say is that in a previous reality, we worked with you to do basically exactly what we're trying to do here. I don't know. She was overly friendly with you, kind of right up front, and I think we should kind of scale that back and be a little bit more reverent to someone with the importance and the position that you have within the Court of Redmont, as well as within the magic using community.
So, I want to make you roll deception. Because you kind of
true,
lie.
though.
But you're gonna make him roll athletics.
I mean... Well, you didn't really work with him to do this, per se.
We worked with him to stop the dragons,
Sure.
and we are working to stop the dragons now.
Stop a dragon.
The dragon.
Roll a charisma-based check of either persuasion or deception at your leisure.
Great. I'm gonna pick this. You know what? I feel like it's persuasion.
Okay.
It is a 6 anyway.
He continues to
'Cause they're-
stare down at his book.
They're both +3. So
Fair enough.
I look at the elf who kind of coaxed us in here, and I just kind of like gesture at her, like, "Can you help us get through to this person?"
Tivin stands very still, stoic-faced.
hey, should we try that truth bomb? Like we tried on the stairs that didn't really pay off because they didn't know what I was talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Sure.
Wait,
I don't know. I tried. So I guess just whatever you want.
oh, don't beat yourself up. You did a good job.
Yeah, no, you.
Genevera's upset. She's been on a roll. She has been on a goddamn roll,
Hey.
and she
Hey,
is wavering.
It's all right.
Try it again. Try it with the truth bomb.
Oh, careful what you ask for. Genevera says,
Won't be the first time she's
we were
told
told to
people
do this
this.
by Elatrix, and Elatrix is the last of the Fae, so we are right. We are the right ones.
Roll a persuasion check.
Great. That I like. 20.
Nice.
He, for the briefest second looks up at you like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's the look that's on his face. And then he just, sort of shakes his head and immediately looks back down at the book.
Oh, what is so interesting in that book?
No, I think
I'm
he has
actually
social
genuinely
anxiety.
Curious because I also like books.
The back doors to the study burst open, and coming in the room, in armor,
Caliph.
wearing a tabard of Bradmont, is Heinrich.
Hey,
Geppetto puts his arms out to try and hug him, and then he realizes where he is, and he puts his arms back down.
He like is looking around the room and he's like, "What the hell is going on?"
Oh, thank God.
Kale-
Friend. Ugh.
Caliph looks up and says, "Master at Arms, these are the people I was telling you about. Take them to the dungeon."
Heinrich, let us explain our story in
the dungeon.
In not the dungeon.
Guys,
You know us. You know us.
Yes, Caliph, I'll take them right away. Come with me.
Oh,
I
come
follow.
on, man.
Let's
This
follow.
is bullshit. I don't want to go.
I follow looking sad.
Come on, Heinrich.
This is bullshit.
Guys, come with me.
Okay.
I think
What's
it's
the
funny
point
that-
of even having friends anymore? And Geppetto's like winking at everyone, like.
Asher, I'm gonna roll a performance check and it'll dictate what I do.
Yeah, I want that to be a sneaky wink that like nobody sees. So.
Asher rolled a 9, so he goes like, this is sucks. And he goes with Heinrich.
This sucks.
It sucks.
Heinrich sort of turns and sort of like motions to have you guys head out in front of him.
I leave.
They go.
Cause I see him.
Okay. The five of you head out of the room and into the hallway. He comes
Kick
behind
some
you.
dust on the ground, like spit a little. You know what I mean?
He,
like I'm an umpire, like I'm a baseball manager that's been like ejected from the game or whatever.
he exits into the hallway behind you, shutting the doors, and turns and continues to motion you forward.
Geppetto throws his hat on
Yeah,
the
I
ground.
follow.
He kicks more dirt, picks his hat back up, and keeps going.
Okay. He sort of like directs you with short, curt responses, like turn left, straight, keep going. He sort of directs you through the Palace of Bradmont to the dungeon
Are we
area.
going down?
Do we still have our
Yes.
uniforms on?
Yes.
Nice.
No one told me they took them off.
No, it's but a different palace.
Right.
Right, but
Or
still,
different.
I'm just happy that they're there. The continuity is true.
Yeah, they weren't.
That's all.
They weren't burned away by the portal.
No. Nope, they're just a regular old cloth. So... but we are contractually obligated to have you remove them at some point so you can wear the costumes for merchandising purposes.
Nice.
We'll see about that.
But
It's
then
like
there's
how
the
you-
limited edition costumes of us wearing these costumes.
That's right.
Or sorry, I
Action
friggin'
figures.
whatever.
Yeah.
The Emberfall figures.
Yeah.
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 That's Series 4, the Emberfall line.
Right.
Series 4.
Okay. So you guys are heading down into the dungeons. You see a sort of a change from like the standard stone construction work with tapestries. As you head down, it starts to become darker, a little less well kept, dirtier, and he takes you down to an area of cells, and he directs you into one of the cells.
What the hell, man? I thought we were gonna like not get put here. Like I thought that was the thing.
I don't know why you thought that. I told you that you need to get in the cell. Get in the goddamn cell.
But I thought you were just
Wait.
saying that up there to like, let us get out of there and explain what was going on to you.
Get in the cell and we can talk. Just get in the cell.
You
Jennifer
come in with
gets
us.
in the cell.
I'm not coming in the cell.
Then we're not going in either.
I go in the cell. Asher goes in the cell. I trust you, Heinrich.
Geppetto also goes in the cell.
Unfortunately.
Once he gets in the cell, he's gonna move to like the back corner of it and slide his rapier into his bag.
Ooh.
Into the bag of holding.
The bag of holding. Yeah.
Okay. Keth, are you still gonna fight him out here?
I mean, so I'm looking around. Is everybody in the cell except me?
Yeah, I assume Gillick is going in the cell.
Correct.
Yeah.
You can make this stand, Keth.
I don't want to.
This can be yours.
Listen,
Keth,
you
get in the cell, please.
All right, that's what I was waiting for. Thank you. I kept walking.
Didn't say
Heinrich was
please.
usually so polite.
Was he? Is that his trait?
He shuts the gate behind you, and you hear it click locked. And he says, "What's going on here, guys? What happened?"
Well, these guys showed up and started calling us villains and then brought us here instead of killing us.
Yeah, basically, we were doing what Elatrix told us that we should do, closing the ley lines. And these guys stopped us, saying that we were going to tear the world apart. We told them that we had it on higher magic authority, that wasn't the case, and they
Jesus,
didn't
you
listen.
guys. Okay.
Should we have just killed those guys?
No.
Right.
No, you shouldn't have killed them.
Yeah, we didn't want to become the villains.
I understand that.
I heard if you live long enough as a hero.
Let me go try and see what I can find out from Kalith and see if he... There's only so much I can do here. I'm not exactly... I haven't really ingratiated myself very well to the court yet. And I was lucky enough that they brought me in when I was exiled from Carapath.
Is Kalith a good dude? Or is he, questionable? How much of this shit should we tell him?
The last I knew, we weren't telling anyone anything. That's my point right now. I'm fairly certain we haven't been telling anyone anything about Elatrix or his plans.
Oh, guess what? Elatrix is a fucking coatl. I know you don't know what that is, but basically what it is it's a goddamn key to open up the realm to the Fey world again to get the Fey to come back and fix this shit.
Hold on, what? Elatrix talked about the coatl from time to time. He is the coatl?
Yeah,
Yes.
How do you know?
dog.
We
Because,
saw it.
Yeah, he turned into the coatl in front of us when Asher pushed him a lot about it.
Okay.
Look, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying.
You were pointing fingers,
just-
but that's...
I'm just relaying what happened.
He's messaging.
Yeah,
Remember that, buddy?
Yeah.
I'm not pointing fingers. I'm shoving it in your face.
It's fucking him.
Yeah. Look, and it's because the coatl can't tell a lie. We asked the question, and poof, he turned into a coatl and flew away.
Elatrix can't tell a lie?
Yeah, dude. Why?
Well, we assume he can lie by omission, but we don't know.
Oh, just
No, we know he can lie by omission.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
What
He
did he
just
tell
can't
you? Hold on.
outright lie.
it just means some really hurtful things he said probably weren't jokes. That's sort of that's a bummer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gebetto is he shrugs because he would hug you. He would hug you, but I'm in this fucking jail cell.
We're in
fine.
jail,
It's
yeah.
fine. So, what?
They still think Elatrix is dead anyway, so that's the other thing.
Yeah, they don't know he's alive.
Wait, what about the thing that was hunting Elatrix? The thing Genevera let out.
Oh, that's
I didn't. Okay, I didn't let it out.
Gebetto
It's
points at Heinrich and sends a message. She totally fucking let it out.
I didn't let it out. It was just a thing. It was already a thing. I just let out a secret
Okay.
because I was forced to. But it doesn't matter. He's fine. He's an angel.
He's a sweet baby angel.
He's in... No, but literally.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's the first angel of Salius.
And he doesn't know it.
Yeah,
It's
don't
fucking
tell.
classic
so
Salius.
now that you just whoops. Genevera looks around,
You see nothing.
but now she's worried.
Okay.
Because the magic man listens.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna say is okay.
Which means something happened or nothing happened.
Okay. Heinrich says, all right. I'm gonna have to try to go figure out what's going on with Kaelith, to the best of my ability. To answer your question, Gebetto, he's, I guess, a fine person. He and I have not seen eye to eye. And I think it's probably because of my association.
He's too busy reading in his book to look up at anyone?
I think that was an intimidation tactic. I don't think he... Yeah, I don't...
I thought it was like a
just
social...
always stay like that?
Yeah, I thought it was a social thing, like he was just anxious.
I think he's just upset about my connection to Elatrix. They apparently don't have the best relationship.
Well, Bellatrix is dead, quote unquote.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm known as Elatrix's associate, so it was. It's been hard to form a relationship with him that's been positive. Let's put it that way. But I'll see what I can find out.
Fair.
Okay.
You guys are gonna have to spend some time down here, I think.
Okay.
For now, yeah.
Gebetto learns a hobby.
What hobby?
I don't know. Crochet.
What? How? You don't have any crochet materials.
Says you. I keep fishing around in that bag, baby.
Okay. Is there, during your stay in the Bradmont Pokey, is there anything that you want to do or any conversations you guys want to have?
I would also like to store my weapon in your bag of holding.
Oh, jeez.
In case they come in.
Giggity.
In case they come and just like loot us, basically.
Will yours fit?
It probably. It's only it's like.
Huh?
Big fist sized. So, I mean, it would probably fit. It would probably fit.
I'm just saying, if it cuts my bag, I'll be pissed.
It's not going to cut your bag.
All right.
It's fine. I've done this before.
It's also ethereal, so.
Oh, yeah, it's also a ghost.
Hey, Gebetto, what was that thing that you pulled out
Oh,
earlier?
the stick? I don't know. Here, and I pull it out again. Or I fish for it again, and then if I find it, I give it to her.
Yeah, you do find it. It seems like fishing around in the bag, aside from your bag of coins and the large pile of gold that's in there, the only things that you find in the bag are that red stone and the wand.
There's a third thing in there, though.
Your rapier.
No.
What?
There's
I'm just trying to peer pressure you into giving me a third item.
Oh, no. I was like, what?
Can I do an Arcana check on the wand?
Yes. However, yeah, go ahead and roll your Arcana check.
Natural 20. It's 24.
Okay. I think this is the...
Written on the side of the wand, it says...
This is how you use me.
The wand is a fine ash wand that has carved into it.
Fine ash wand. Hell yeah.
Fine ash
Fine
wand.
ash wand.
It's a fine
Damn.
ash wand. Okay. Carved into it is sort of a like around the wand winding around it is like a chain carved into it. You can't really you'd have to attune to it to know for sure what it does, but you think that it is charged with some sort of abjuration magic.
Cool.
You could attune to it here if you wanted to, because you have time.
I bet it's hold person.
If I bring the shield next to it, does it do anything?
It does not.
Gebetto, do you mind if I mess around with this for a little bit?
No, why?
Well, I don't know. It's, I guess, yours.
I mean, it's only mine insofar as I stole it.
Yeah.
But if it's something that you're interested in, sure, go for it. If you'll tell me what these are, and I pull out the platinum ball bearing and the pewter pipe, they were magic things that I took from the King of Thieves.
Oh, I do an Arcana check.
You sense nothing magical about them at all.
They're not magic, so I can tell you that. I attune to the wand.
You were like, I want the shiniest thing and the cheapest
No,
thing.
you're right. I didn't say the shiniest. I said the most valuable looking.
Well, absolutely. A platinum ball bearing is by far the most valuable looking thing you saw.
Sure. Great.
You could probably sell the platinum ball bearing for quite a bit, because it is platinum after all.
What's quite a bit?
Like probably 500 gold for just the platinum ball bearing.
Wowzers.
And the pipe?
It sure is pipe.
Long pipe. 420, blaze it.
Great. Geppetto puts the magic pipe inside his his bag of holding.
Do you want to try to count the gold that's in the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay. You're estimating, because there's a lot, but from what you can tell, it looks like about 200,000 gold.
Whoa! I'm glad we did this.
Hey, so yeah, I counted out the gold in this bag, and it seems like there's like 150,000. Makes it really great to split 5 ways.
You can't fool me.
So 30,000 each.
You can't fool me.
All right.
No, that's fine.
30,000 more.
No, we'll split it. We'll split the whole thing.
Yay.
Oh.
Okay.
40,000 more.
Genevera, you spend some time attuning to the wand. Once you sort of understand the magic that's inherent to it, you realize that it has within it 7 charges. 5 of the spell hold monster, and 2 of the spell hold person.
Cool.
You can also use your reaction and expend a charge to gain advantage on a saving throw you make to avoid being paralyzed or restrained, and you can expend a charge to gain advantage on any check you make to escape a grapple.
Neat.
As a reaction?
Yes, and so every day it regains 1d6 plus 1 charges, and if you expend the last charge, you have to roll a d20, and on a 1, it crumbles to ash and is destroyed. So try not to do that, you know?
I'm gonna attune to the red stone.
Yeah, you spend an hour sort of like looking this stone over and like messing with it a little bit. After the hour, it sort of starts to glow a little bit, and then it hovers in the air above you, sort of swirling around your head in a very conspicuous fashion.
Moonstone.
Which one?
So, yeah, there's a lot of text on all of this. Here's what I will say. While this stone hovers above your head, you can use your reaction to cancel any spell of 4th level or lower cast by a creature you can see that's targeting you. You feel as though, once you have canceled 20 levels worth of spells, it will no longer have any use.
Cool.
And if you're targeted by a spell that is a higher level spell than it has charges for, then like if you're down to like 3 and they charge you with a level 4, you can't cancel it. You can only cancel what you have charges for.
Will it cost me those 3 and then it will die, or?
No, like you wouldn't be able to cancel that spell.
Oh, okay.
And it sort of hovers like 3 feet within 3 feet of your head.
That's a
pretty big,
large
big radius.
Yeah. Especially for your tiny head.
Ow!
Right. Look out, you guys! I don't know where this thing's going. I can't control it.
For someone,
Asher's just like chilling in the prison bed, just like looking contemplative.
Asher took the one bed
Wow.
I'm just
Asher.
sitting and just like thinking.
because he doesn't even sleep.
I can't
took
reach
the one
it.
bed.
Anthony,
you can't reach what?
the stone.
It's too
if
far
it's 3
out.
feet away from me, it's too far for me to touch.
I mean, I think it probably comes within that range, right? Like,
So it's just like all over the place.
it's
like,
always sort of spinning and rotating.
I'm gonna
So
wait for it to come
distracting.
close
This is
enough,
like
and
a-
I'm gonna grab it like a firefly.
Okay.
Put it back in the bag. I don't want that shit happening to me.
Make a dexterity saving throw. Or, I'm sorry, no. Make a acrobatics check. Make an acrobatics check.
An acrobatic.
It's like a dex save. What the fuck happened?
You die.
19.
Yep, that's not enough. You don't catch it. It's still just orbiting around you.
Jeez Louise.
Wait, I can't. Can I unattune to it and it falls down, or like?
No. You can't just like unattune to a thing, I don't think. You'd have to. You can try to grab it again. We'll
Is this
say
a
you
3 foot.
you spend significant amount of time like chasing it around the around the cell, trying to
And I take
capture
a
it.
level of exhaustion or something.
Yeah. You try to like tuck yourself in a corner so that it has like limited space to go over your head. Like, finally, after like we'll say an hour and a half, you manage to wrestle this stone to the ground. And tuck it into your bag. It no longer confers its effect while it is not swirling around you.
Great.
Great.
Anything anyone else
That's
wants
fun.
to do?
I just want to like. I think we should discuss like, what if we're both right? What if we are stopping Gorm, but what if we are also tearing the world apart at the same time? Like, that's what I feel. I mean, I've already. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what else am I here for if not to do that? And if I'm somehow the bad guy and I didn't even know it, I don't know. It's just a lot.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good conversation to have when we know he's a bad guy and wrong.
No, I
He
mean,
might not be.
right. What if he's right?
What if we're both right? That's the
But,
thing.
like-
I feel like I know we're doing the right thing, but what if we are also harming? There's unforeseen consequences.
I feel like we asked
Well-
Elatrix about this initially. Like, we were like, what would happen? Like, I think we literally asked, would
Yeah.
the world blow up?
Yeah, but I don't.
And what he
'Cause-
said was that like everything should be fine, but that there would be no magic, right?
I mean, eventually magic may fade, he said, I think.
Right.
It's just hard because there's so much you can not say and still be telling the truth.
But that was a specific, well, I guess blow up, maybe if like crack apart is different than blow up.
But also, hey, Gebetto, you wanted things to get worse
He did.
so that
Oh, I guess
You're
that's
terrible.
so that Elatrix would come back and save us. So maybe this is the way to do that.
What if Electrix? He can't lie, but what if he can say an untruth because he doesn't know it? I know he's like an ancient magical being, but he's not infallible.
Huh.
You can't lie about something you don't know.
Unless you're saying you know it, but
Well, then you're lying.
right, that's what I mean. That's how you would lie about
Right.
something
But you
don't
can't.
know. But he can't say that, right?
Yeah.
You guys spend several hours down here. You're not really sure how many because time's hard to tell when there's nothing to track it by.
God, I've been here before. Woof. I'm used to not knowing what time it is when I was dead. Or
Eventually,
a horse.
eventually, a pack of guards, about 10 of them, come down to the cell. and they say, "Many pennies of Carapath, you will come with us to stand trial." You will be judged, you will be tried, and you will be executed.
That doesn't seem like we are actually being tried then.
Yeah, why not just, skip to the end?
We can do that if you don't want to come and speak for yourself. I'll be happy to kill you through the bars here.
No. I mean, I want to speak for us. It's just, if you're going to say that, like,
it makes it sound like
it doesn't make me feel enthused to speak for myself. I want to speak for myself, I always do, but,
Jesus Christ, why are barbarians...
Can we pretend like we're not going to get executed?
He shrugs and opens the door. Let's go.
Perfect.
I literally was in a barbarian tribe more fair than this. You guys are bullshit.
Hey adventurers, DM Anthony here again. I just want to remind you that there are lots of ways to support the show. Head on over to patreon.com/adventureinc. Tell your friends about the show. Rate and review us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. Links and more can be found at adventureinc.podbean.com. Thanks everyone, we'll see you next week. We can get back to it, guys. Gebetto, you're looking...
started.
No, we already did that.
Yay. I just wanted to say it.
Oh, I'm proud of you. You did it. You got there.
I did it.
Every single time we record, I say, let's get started, and you respond. Like, no one else... I start talking, but every time, you respond.
Yep. This is going to get put at the end of an episode. Insight into our inner workings. Where
not anymore.
Box 106.
The druid is real annoying in real life, too.
Oh, now we've got the quote for him.
Mark it on your year 4 calendar.
Year 4. Click.